So, good day all. This is the question given to me by my students. I'm asked to calculate the equivalent resistance of the circuit below, where you can see I have 8 ohms on this resistor, I have 7 ohms on this resistor, and 2 ohms here and 2 ohms here. So from this you can see we have two terminals between this resistor, that's this, and this. You have this on this side, you have this on this side. You students should not mind this. This is just an extension. It's just like another wire connected to this wire, so it doesn't make a difference. So what we have now is this same circuit can be drawn in this form. Your 8 ohms is here, your 7 ohms is here, this 2 ohms is here, this other 2 ohms is here. So it's now telling you that this resistor and this resistor is in parallel. I'm sure even by doing this, the problem is halfway solved. All we need to do is we'll first resolve this resistor with this resistor by applying the formula. Since they are in parallel, we'll now say, okay, 1 over R is equal to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, since they are in parallel, which is going to give you 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. And we now have, so in fractions, when dealing with fractions, what we do is to calculate the LCM. And the LCM of the two is 2. That's the number in which the denominator can divide through without remainder. So when you divide 2 by 2, you have 1. You multiply by the numerator, which is 1, you still have 1, plus divide this 2 by this 2, you have 1. Multiply by 1, you have 1. So at the end of the day, you have 2 divided by 2, and you have 1 ohms. So this is solved. Having solved this, the whole circuit is going to become something like this, and you have 8 ohms, and you have 7 ohms connected to a 1 ohm resistor. This is 1 ohm, 8 ohms, and 7 ohms. So you see, this is now a series circuit because they are direct to one another. So it's simple to calculate the total resistance. Mind you, here we have 1 over R. The reason why I said R is equal to, the moment you say 2 divided by 2, you are going to have 1. So it doesn't change. I hope it's clear. So we now have R total is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 if the resistors are connected in series, plus up to infinity depending on the number of R's in our circuit. So in this circuit you only have 3 resistors, 8, 7 and 1. So we'll now say our R total is equal to 8 plus 7 plus 1, which is 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 1 is 16 ohms. I hope this is clear. Thank you.